Husband by law? Married?
Yes.
Married.
Yes.
Were you married last time you were here?
Yes.
See? Why didn't we talk about married questions last time? How long have you been married?
Like a little over a year and a half.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How long have you two been together?
Over 7.5 years. Whoa. This is a Because Design Matters exclusive. What is a little exclusive concept?
93.3. This is Because Design Matters. I hate to interrupt. Bagged milk. But before you can even introduce yourself, I have to come with breaking news. Both the Avengers movies have been delayed. We are here with the one, the only. Now you can introduce yourself.
Oxymoron. Hello.
How's your day today?
Doing all right.
Mm-hmm. What'd you have for lunch?
Chips.
Chips.
Yeah.
You're going to make me skip to my last question. This was my last question. It was very important that it was at the end. What's your favorite kind of chips?
Oh, all-dressed chips. Specifically, Ruffles all-dressed chips.
Ruffles all-dressed chips are the
Yeah.
superior all-dressed.
Yes.
Have you tried the spicy all-dressed chips by Ruffles?
No, because you can't change the recipe at all. I don't like that.
That's
It's
what
like
I-
a nostalgic flavor for me. That is also my grandmother's favorite flavor, so...
That's tough to argue. So you haven't tried them?
No.
I'm anti-changing the flavor. They're pretty good. I can't even lie. They're all right. They did a good job.
I might have to try it.
I'm not for change. When it comes to the old flavors of things I like, I want it the same. Don't mess with. I haven't tried a single craft dinner that is a different shape of noodle. You know the craft dinner?
Yeah.
You know all the noodle shape?
Yeah.
I've tried none of them.
Which one? Like, is the original your favorite?
The original. I've never even looked at the other ones.
I'm a 3-cheese shell guy.
The shells? Yeah. Made by KD is what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
like the
God.
the tiny little shells.
I wouldn't even look that way.
They pop in your mouth, so satisfying.
I'm loyal.
It's
to
like
it.
it's like pasta boba.
I do like a shell noodle. Me at home tonight eating the shell craft dinner, feeling like a traitor. 60 seconds. Looking at this camera. What are you here to promote?
I'm here to promote my event in Toronto. It is a party bus chauffeur going from 4 locations around Toronto and taking people to the heart of the village, right at Church and Wellesley, where all of the bars and stuff are. So, yeah.
See, this is where I'm misinformed. I thought this party bus. Where does it start?
First pickup is going to be at Union Station. And everyone's going to be getting directly sent from their pickup to the drop-off there, where all of the bars and stuff are.
See, this is why I don't do no back information. I come to learn on the spot.
I had an FAQ video.
Here I was thinking that it took you from here to Toronto. So far,
I've had a couple
party.
of people try to say, like, oh, come out to London, come out to Hamilton, like, come to Union Station, and we will... That's for everyone that is outside of Toronto. Just you guys get picked up at Union.
And you can travel to different bars.
Exactly.
Different bars in the city.
You get to go right to the area in the village where all of the bars are, and you can choose which one you want to go and see.
That's the use of a party bus to me.
And it's a Friday night. There's a lot of shit that happens on Friday nights.
Can I say it again? Don't say shit so I can use it. It's a Friday night. There's a lot of what that happens on Friday night?
There's a lot of stuff that happens on Friday night.
Oh my god, there's so much stuff that happens. You want to take this bus to all the spots. See, that's how a party bus should be used, because you could party between spots.
Mm-hmm.
In comparison, just a commute party?
Yeah.
You don't party from here to there.
And you can drink on it. Better than an Uber. You can bring your own bottle.
Okay, this forced me to skip ahead and ask another question. The question is there an age limit on the bus?
Yes, it is 19 plus.
Because you can drink on the bus. So obviously, if there's alcohol around, probably should be an age limit.
Yeah.
19 plus, you can get on the bus. What's the price of the ticket to the bus?
It is $17, including tax. I forget the exact amount of cents. I'm gonna throw it there, $17.45, including tax. All of the Eventbrite fees.
Eventbrite's got to take their cut.
Yeah.
And can you go to all 4 locations?
Yeah.
For the low price of $17.
Or wait, no, it's not all for them. It is 4 pickup locations.
4 pickup locations.
So there's 4 spots that you can go to be picked up from and to go to the village.
And can you keep getting back on the bus?
I guess if you purchase another ticket, like if you purchase the ticket for both of the stops and you show me, then yeah.
This is like a train ticket. This is like punch your card, you had your ride. You don't get back on the bus with the same ticket.
Exactly, yeah.
It's a loophole. See me trying to look for a loophole? That's evil. Don't be looking for loopholes. What advice?
I will be checking.
You watched Polar Express?
Fucking not for a long time.
He does the thing with the ticket. You gotta get a punch card. He makes punch card art.
Yeah. Oh yes, I remember that. Yes.
And like tells you your future. So you could do that, but give them their like pride future. For like, what's your Pride Month gonna be like?
Oh, there may or may not be random gift bags.
Random gift bags.
Maybe it's not confirmed, but
it's not denied.
Still waiting to hear back from.
Who do I call? We want the gift bags. We'll see. We'll edit this clip differently if they get the gift bags. It'll go boom! Gift bags for everyone.
Slap on the sponsorship logo.
Yeah. So besides getting tickets for the party bus, obviously, what advice would you give someone who wants to go to Pride?
Stay safe. Stay safe. Keep your phone on you. Oh my god, I cannot stress it enough. Keep your phone close to you, visible in your hand or on a leash or like no open bags, please. Every single time that I go to Toronto Pride, I have someone in my friend group within about 5 to 10 minutes of going into the crowd, their phone is gone. Just immediately. We go in, we come out, someone's phone is gone.
Pickpockets. Why is there pickpockets?
Because there's a lot of people.
Pickpockets, stop it. Don't steal phones. That's evil.
One of my friends, they had their Find My iPhone on the entire time, like the whole week after it had gotten stolen, tracked it all the way back to Thailand.
Whoa.
That was the last spot that they were able to get it pinged to.
I can't even fathom what the...
And it was a brand new phone, too.
I can't see the, like, hustle in your selling the phones to Thailand. Like, I've seen the people, you see...
I guess the store that it got sent to must have just never logged it out.
Huh. That's wild.
It just got resold for parts.
You see people stealing, like, SUVs, and then they send them over. But I was like, just a phone? I thought they were just selling the phone locally. They're sending it to Thailand. Thailand. Bangkok, Thailand? Is that how that works?
Yeah.
Which one does the Hangover movie take place in?
I have not seen that one for a long time as well.
This is just movie trivia. You didn't know you signed up for movie trivia?
No, I should have brought my husband.
No.
They're the movie nerd.
They know the movies?
Yeah.
What's their favorite movie?
Oh god, it changes. I don't know what phase they're in right now. It changes with whatever they're into in the moment.
Husband by law? Married?
Yes.
Married.
Yes.
Were you married last time you were here?
Yes.
See? Why didn't we talk about married questions last time? How long have you been married?
Like a little over a year and a half.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How long have you two been together?
Over 7.5 years.
Whoa.
Our meeting anniversary and our actual like wedding anniversary is also the same day because I wanted it to be the exact same day.
Because you didn't want an extra date to remember.
Yeah. Well, and it makes the day extra special.
But that's smart.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's scheming also.
May or may not have had the ceremony on a different day, but legally on paper it is the same day.
Yeah. I always like the anniversaries every day. Hit him with one of those. But 7 years married. No, 7 years together, sorry. How old were you when you got together?
13 and 14.
13 and 14.
Yeah.
Now everyone's going to do age math on you now. You just gave away your exact... What's your favorite part about being married?
Well, you don't have to be married, but getting to be able to be with them every single day because we spent most of that 7 years not being able to see each other because they were in Australia and they only recently moved here within the past, like, 3 years.
So it was, how did you meet?
a mutual friend that they had similar interests, so they were in the kind of same community online, and then I was single, they were single. I seen a video of them on my friend's phone headbanging to All Star by Smash Mouth.
And you were in love after that.
No, they were cute. They had this gorgeous, like, long brown curly hair, and I thought that they were so fucking cute. And my friend, they were like, "Oh, I know them. I can tell them that you're interested." And I was like, "Wait, what?" And then they immediately messaged me, and we have talked every single day since. Maybe I could count on my hands the amount of days that were like no like radio silence the entire 24 hours.
Wow. So that's when you were like cyber introduced.
Yeah.
How long before you met in person for the first time?
About little less than 5.5 years. Like 5 and a little less than half years.
Whoa.
That's what I mean. Most of the 7 years were spent only virtual.
Yeah, not even like different neighborhoods. Like hadn't seen each other.
Yeah.
But you were dating.
Yeah.
This is a modern love story. That's what this is how I see it.
I've been told that by so many of my friends.
Yeah. So many questions. I need to recoup and re-record. Did you have a wedding?
Yes, a very small one.
I was married. I was married. Not for 7 years. You were married for 7 years either, but
Well, not married the whole time, of course,
No.
but
married in a cyber introduction would be a wilder start.
Zoom marriage.
That's I don't know what MTV show. That's an MTV show episode right there.
Well, we had rings for each other before we actually even met in person. Like, they had a ring that I had sent them, and they didn't send me a ring, but I had a specific ring that I would always wear, and I have a tattoo.
Oh, I thought you were going to pull out the ring.
No, I have a tattoo on my ring finger, which is a heart tattoo that was, like, the promise ring of our marriage, I guess. It was all planned from the beginning.
This whole interview is taking a left turn. We're only talking about marriage from now on. So, more serious marriage, we're going to segue back. You create the spicy content.
Yeah.
How does your partner feel about that?
Oh, they're part of it.
They're part of it. Boom. So they also create. See, that makes it easy.
Yeah. Oh, best. Well, I was able to record some very special moments with them, given how long we have been together, and we only got to see each other after we were both 18.
Yeah. I can't even comprehend exactly what you mean, but I think I know.
I lost my V card on cam.
That should be like an extra price tag on that content.
Oh wait, there is. It is one of the most expensive videos that I have.
As it should be. Good marriage question. Are you ready?
All right.
Actually, I'll tell you a marriage story.
All right.
I was at a wedding, and it was of a girl I was dating's family who was very religious. Their daughter was marrying this other girl, and they weren't all the way for it because they were this very deeply Christian. Now I'm going to tag them in the post. Family. And they weren't even thinking of going, and I was like, outraged, just in the new age person, not even knowing people of this matter existed offline. They weren't going to the wedding. I was like, this is crazy. And they went, and the grandfather, who's like the daughter's dad, told a joke, and he said, I don't know a lot about same-sex marriage. He's like, but I've been married for 40 years, and I've been having same sex for all of it. And I was like, I was like, it was hilarious, because it's just like he accepted it a little bit. And I was like, he got in on it compared to just going, this is unacceptable. Right, like,
there are ways that you can make it be funny without it being
or it's
like...
even just like show that you're not just here on a forced pitchfork, right? And that's my story.
Fun.
You tell me if this is right terminology or not. If this is gonna be silly. What's your favorite gay movie? Getting Ready for Bride.
Well, being that I'm married to an Australian and I am a drag queen, Priscilla, Queen of the Desert comes to mind.
I don't know that one. Priscilla, Queen of the Desert. I'll
It's
look it
not
up.
pink, it's lavender.
Now,
To the pinkest bus.
and it's got a bus in it.
You gotta watch them.
That's like a segue. I didn't
You
even
need to
know.
watch the movie.
I'll look it up.
I can't believe that you don't know Priscilla, Queen
Is it
of
on
the
Netflix?
Desert. Heterosexuals.
Yeah. I'll
You
look
don't
it
know
up.
your history. It's not your history, but
That's
you don't
what
know history.
We're getting the pride, like preemptive. So when the clips come out, this is pride history. Second question: is it okay that I ask you like that? What is your favorite gay movie?
Yeah, it's completely
See,
fine.
that's what
gay
I-
gay isn't like a genre, I guess. There are things that are explicitly meant for the homosexuals.
Sure. I did this last year, and people gave me trouble for saying the word gay. Not derogatory.
I can say something a lot worse right now, you know.
cut
I
us off.
got the gay and trans double whammy. I can say a lot of things.
like pass cards. Favorite gay song?
Womanizer is what is constantly playing when I am walking around, and that's why I walk so fast.
That's Britney Spears, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great song. Yeah, it's a good song.
It's not even like the gayest song, but that
No.
is just a song that comes to mind that is beloved by many gays.
Do you think Britney Spears was the original like Beyonce for like the gay community?
No, Beyonce was Beyonce.
Beyonce was first.
Beyonce was Beyonce.
Yeah, you're right. Then what was Britney Spears?
Britney is Britney. They're all icons in their own right.
Because I feel like when people say it's Britney and then they hit the itch at the end of it.
It's Britney.
Yeah, like that. I don't know. What's Beyonce's line?
I don't know. I wasn't actually into Beyonce that much.
I was gonna say we're not gonna make this a show where I talk bad about Beyonce.
I-
Of course not.
I was an emo kid the whole time when I was younger. It wasn't until I was like, basically until I became a drag queen that I started learning about pop music icons. So,
Who's your favorite? Who's your favorite now? And then who was your favorite back then, before the pop?
oh my god.
Tough questions here. Real serious show.
Well, actually, no. One that I can say that has stayed the same that I've always loved is Miley Cyrus. I've always loved her. Because when I was young, my two favorite musicians, I remember when I was like 5 or 6 years old, was Hannah Montana and Kurt Cobain.
That's a blend. Yeah, I think I like Miley Cyrus better than Beyonce and Britney Spears.
I love her.
She's-
I loved even when like she went crazy. I loved that.
She didn't go that crazy. She never shaved her head.
Looking back, no, it was like compared to what people do nowadays.
Yeah.
That is like, why were we going like?
She didn't go
What?
Kanye crazy.
Oh
She had an
god,
era. She had an era.
She just had a little like booty shake era.
Her and Robin Thicke on the stage. Giant hand. I remember. It's ingrained in my memory.
I think it's ingrained in everyone who's old enough's memory.
As it should be. I watched Hannah Montana as a child. As a
As you
growing
should have.
teen.
Yeah.
I aged with Miley Cyrus. It was never inappropriate.
I remember like one of my early birthday cakes had Hannah Montana and a bunch of like Hannah Montana related merchandise embedded into the cake, and it was like an ice cream cake, and I'm pretty sure I kept the stupid headset for it for I think like 4 years.
That was so you could have the best of both worlds.
Exactly.
She did like spy talking. Important. Your favorite flavor of Monster? Don't look at the can.
Original.
Original. Now I saw a thing online that said recently, you're either a Monster Energy drink gay or you're an iced coffee gay.
I am both.
And then
I'm
the
an
rest of the video-
over-caffeinated gay.
the video said, and now tell me why you're both.
Yeah,
I gotta
yeah.
find the clip now.
Yeah.
It knew.
I had one before I came here, an iced coffee, and I may or may not have brought...
I've been dabbling with there's a mango monster.
I don't like any of the ones other than the original, and everyone judges me because everyone hates the original because of how much of, like, the zing in it. It's more than just, like, sourness and carbonation. It's like... People say it's like battery acid, but that's the exact thing that I love about it.
I like Red Bull for the same reason, and I'm committed to just Red Bull.
I've never had original Red Bull. I've only had one of, like, the flavored ones.
As you say that, I think I remember us talking about this last time.
I think, oh my god,
Energy drinks just come back. Listen, energy drinks are the best. I don't care about the heart and stroke part of it until I have one. Then we'll figure it out. But for today, what advice would you give someone who wants to do drag?
Don't. It's a waste of money. You're gonna... unless you have a lot of disposable income already, don't.
That's a real answer. What was your reason behind doing the party bus?
Well, I think I was originally looking into something for my birthday. I wanted to do, like, a private event and have, like, a little party bus thingy bring me to another place to celebrate with my friends. But then I found Circus Bus, and I seen that they do actually partner with people to host events. So I decided, okay, let's see if I could do something for Pride Month. I feel like that would be very highly marketable, you know, given to the rainbow capitalism a little bit, and they accepted. They were actually very, very excited to be able to work with me on it. So please help me sell some tickets, guys.
Listen, if Starbucks can take advantage, why can't you sell a couple bus tickets? It's for
Exactly.
A good cause.
Exactly.
Good cause is partying.
This is going to be funding a young gay transgender local and their future events and investments into the community.
Listen, you don't want to fund a young gay transgender local? I see you. A phobic, one of them. If you don't buy a ticket,
Pity me!
this is called pressure. And if Burger King can throw up a pride flag,
Exactly.
sell a couple Whoppers.
Exactly. This is actually supporting, like, real queers and queers that are in your community instead of just massive billionaire corporations that already do not need any more money.
Now, last time we said, how can you support the community? We said, give them your money. Now we gotta niche it in. How can someone support during Pride Month that isn't just changing their profile to a rainbow emoji?
Well, like I said, giving to the queers in your community, supporting them like small businesses. During Pride, there are always many different vendors at the celebrations. There are many different queer brick and mortar businesses that you can go to and be able to actually support.
Is one of them the Well? Just kidding. It's not a topic to joke about. We don't joke about
I'm gonna
serious
leave
topics.
right
Yeah.
now.
That's a no. In case you're looking for your things to support, because I feel like some of that stuff might get swept under the rug, might just drift away. They'll be stubborn, and they'll just ignore it, and then they'll survive. No comment. I just wear hats and ask questions. But, what advice would you give someone who wants to subscribe?
To my profiles? Or what? To who?
Those three are supposed to come in the same order.
Just subscribing to which right now?
You said
'cause-
chips and it threw all my questions in the wrong order. So, who wants to subscribe wherever?
I don't know, because that would be very different advice depending on what you're talking about, man.
You decide.
This is too open-ended of a question.
What's the price? How many subscriptions do you pay?
There's a lot of different tiers. I think right now I'm at like 15 or something, like 15 active people.
I thought you were going to say 15 tiers, and I was like, whoa.
No. I think there's like 5 different tiers, I'm pretty sure, going from either 5 or 10 to $100.
Listen, and during Pride Month, Go to the $100.
That top one only has a couple of slots because I give the most attention.
How many monthly subscriptions do you pay for a month?
Too many.
Netflix?
No, I mooch off my mom.
Smart. Crave?
I mooch off my mom. I don't pay for any streaming stuff. It is all
I'm
just
gonna work my way to what you're actually subscribing to.
CapCut.
CapCut, smart.
I have a scheduling app that I pay way too much money
Which
for.
app are you paying? What's the scheduling app do?
Postpone. It schedules all of my content, like
Does
everything.
it post them
Yes.
to Instagram?
To any platform that I connect to it.
And Instagram hasn't got mad at you about that?
No. I think I've gotten a notification about it maybe once or twice,
Mm-hmm.
but they have a scheduling thing within Instagram.
Yeah.
So
like somebody told me that you have to use theirs because they'll
Postpone
mess
is
with you.
really good because they have different like stuff within their API or whatever, and because they have different special stuff for Reddit, I know, to block you getting hit with spam stuff, which is why I initially started using them.
Yeah.
But then I got banned by Reddit because even though they have all that stuff, I post way too much, and they just thought I was a bot anyways.
Does it choose the time that it posts?
It has like an AI thingy to choose
like,
what
tell
the
you
best
what
time
time.
is because it has it has the analytics within the app for
Yeah.
like all the different platforms you hook up to it, and based on that it can give you the posting times and
How much you pay a month for that?
like $70.
Oh my god! I was about to say I'm gonna subscribe to it because like
It's not the cheapest tier. I
Sure.
pay for the like second highest tier
pay for a lot
basically.
of editing currently, and me and ChatGPT have been talking about the best posting schedule, and I've been experimenting.
Oh my god.
It disagrees with me. I was doing it every hour a couple times just to like, because I have so much content from all the radio interviews and all this.
I feel like that's too often.
it's too much. You know what they call it? Algorithm cannibalism. Apparently if you post a reel within 2 to 3 hours, anytime sooner than that, after another reel, it can like squash down the first one. Allegedly.
I try to never post more than 3 times a day if I'm gonna have any posts on my account. Like including if I am collaborating on another
Sure.
post, I will only like
You like
two-
schedule that in.
ideally like 1 or 2 posts per day because that keeps it perfectly regular, and all they care about is consistency. You don't need to overload it.
That's why I was trying to trick it to be like, what if my consistent is 7 clips? And like convince it.
Well, back in like 2020 on TikTok, that used to be the thing.
Yeah.
That used to be how you got a bunch of stuff. I remember I used to post like 14 TikToks a day, and I don't know how I kept up with that.
Yeah.
I was probably
Scheduling app
very
would've
bad
helped.
at it. No, I just had that much. I was just wired that often.
Right.
I don't know how.
Yeah, I'm trying to experiment with it because I've watched lots of like Mr. Beast and different stuff like these way upper tier like TMZ like media accounts or like a magazine page will post crazy amount of times in a day.
Yeah.
But they have to keep it alternating content. Like it has to be a reel and then a carousel and then a regular post and then a reel. So it's like you're not posting the same style. So
Yeah.
that the algorithm's like, oh, new.
Because
and
it shows
keeps
up on the
going.
different feeds.
Yeah, you get your reels tab and you get your feed and you get your da-da-da.
Yeah.
So I might not pay $70 for these guys, but I'll experiment because you want to try new stuff, right? Like you're not gonna.
It just makes it a little bit lighter effort, and I also pay another friend who does more of my scheduling on my adult platforms as well. And they like also do a lot of my editing.
Do they reply
because,
to the chat? Do they reply to the DMs?
yeah, if I message them right now.
No, do they reply to your DMs?
Oh no,
On the account.
no! It's always my stuff when I'm replying to the
You're
DMs.
almost
They
exposed.
don't. No. They do not know how to do that kind of stuff. I have thought about it honestly for
Yeah.
my Discord.
There's people use
but,
bots for
like,
sure.
No, I know a lot of people use bots, and I always get those guys who are like, "Oh, become an AI model girl on OF and make all of this money because of like blah 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 blah." And I'm like, "Okay, you guys are ruining this stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
You're using
you can't.
an AI to send me messages about signing up for an A. Like, this message is fake
Yeah.
for me to get my own fake messages
Yeah.
to harass someone else. It's just like a trickle effect of.
The whole reason why people pay for that stuff is to be able to have that, like, connection. It is
Yeah.
premium luxury service because you are able to pay for that one-on-one
You can't
moment.
build a community kind of thing off of, like, something that feels
Yeah.
electronic or
Yeah.
whatever. Tell the robot to take over. What's your favorite thing about Hamilton?
I like the street art. That's one thing that I always say is, like, it's got great street art. It has great texture. The city has great visual texture.
I agree. Last time we were here, we said that all these brands that are using the pride flag need to be giving out discounts to gay, trans, LGBTQ community.
Mhm.
Do it. Tell them to do it. They will listen to me.
I don't know how you guys are gonna enforce it, but do it. Just
Discounts. Starbucks, discounts. Maybe a free. Yeah, how do they enforce it? Tough. I don't know. They gotta like scroll through your Instagram. They gotta
If
see.
you're
they gotta see
willing-
a couple DMs. Like they.
if you're willing to have like a little gay kiss or something, then that's how you prove it.
Could you imagine at Starbucks people just lining up and kissing to get free frap or something? It's like, just an idea.
Oh my god.
Just an idea. Pride's coming. Get some discounts going.
Every place on Church Street will be overfilled even more than it is.
What are you gonna do? Can't stop it. If you can't beat them, what do they say? If you can't beat them,
Join them.
what do they say? If you can't beat them,
What are you trying to get me to say, man?
nothing. I have no answers. Read the notes, please. These are the notes.
Can I take them?
Yeah, make it easier.
Oh. Oh. Sticky. This is a Because Design Matters exclusive. What is a little exclusive concert? My name is Oxymoron, and you've been watching Because Design Matters.
Nailed it. This camera. Yeah, just a couple poses. That's all we're looking for. Yeah. Need a thumbnail. What is your guilty pleasure song?
I really gotta think about that.
My song.
I'm a Believer. That's literally the only song that's playing in my head right now
Could you
for
give me
that.
a little sample of it? I can't think of what it is.
Then I saw her face. Dun, 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 dun. I'm a believer.
That's a hit. That's a hit. Certified hit. Appreciate
It's,
it.
I didn't want to say it because it doesn't feel as much of a guilty pleasure. It's just a good fuck.
You're
It's,
like,
it's
it's
a good
just-
song.
It's just pleasure.
Yeah.
It's not guilt. I'm not guilty for this.
Yeah.
It's fair. You have to have someone say
I'm
a
no,
real
actually,
guilty song.
no. I have a better one.
That's what it is. Get one out of the way. Now it's the real one.
Head smashed in by a horse by 100 gex.
Can I hear a little bit of that one?
I cannot do an impression of that one. You would have to play a sound clip of it.
Is it some like screamo style?
No.
Oh.
It is something interesting. Have you heard of 100
I don't
gex?
think so.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look it up and I'm gonna edit it in.
Yeah.
Is the Wi-Fi down here? We can use a Wi-Fi sponsor down here.
Get the Wi-Fi just across the hall.
Yeah, see? I don't know how they got good Wi-Fi.
That's all I was able to connect to.
I'm not talking bad about the Wi-Fi here at CFMU. I think they're using Kojiko. Anyways, appreciate you coming out.
This is real.
We'll do this again anytime. It's Pride Month right now. Now we're gonna play a very prideful song. Actually, I don't have one, but now whoever song I pick is gonna
Do you need,
This
you
one.
need recommendations for
No, I
playlists
do.
to subscribe to?
Can't look up anything. Thanks for coming out.
Hey,
Shout out to Giving
oh,
Girls.
fuck, buddy.
Do that
Yo,
shit.
I ain't a city slicker. I'm
My name is Oxymoron, and you've been watching Because Design Matters.